We've all had bad neighbours, but imagine hundreds of them causing a ruckus at the crack of dawn and damaging your home. It's what one suburb is dealing with after a local got a little too friendly with some wild birds.
I've lived here 51 years. This was my family home. Now it's my home. It's a home. And I shouldn't have to move out.
It's what the locals call Armageddon.
So we have a permanent alarm clock, I would say. So we wake up at 6 a.m. every morning with the lovely birds.
A feathery frenzy over a flock of wild corrallers.
It's like I heard a buffalo stamping on your Colorbon roof.
Leaving residents in a giant flap.
This started during COVID, actually, November 2020, and it's stretched out over 3 years now.
David Welsh is a retired teacher. He's lived on this street in Melbourne's Glenroy for more than 5 decades.
I've got a Colorbon roof, so I can't sleep through it.
David is desperate to sell.
I had 3 real estate agents come and give me a valuation, and all 3 of them said, "These white birds, what's going on?" And when I explained it to them, they said, "Yeah, we can sell your house, but you're not going to get the price that you want."
David's neighbour, Eugenia.
Everything's been eaten away. Antennas, roofs.
When 100 birds sit on your roof and all poo at the same time, it's got to go somewhere. I've had clothes on the washing line pooed on, which is unfortunate, so I have to wash those again.
So, where are the birds coming from? All roads lead to this backyard. Those are bags of seed and tubs of water.
Doesn't seem to care. As far as he's concerned, it's his backyard and he can do whatever he wants in it. The actions of one person have really put a black mark on the neighbourhood.
The resident Kamal Baykal admits to feeding the wild birds despite several fines and notices to comply from the local Marybeck Council.
So, are you still feeding them at the moment, or?
I do.
Mr. Baykal didn't want to be interviewed on camera, but spoke with us over the phone.
They cancelled the fines because of the law. The council law is if you don't capture them,
Right.
you can't feed them.
So you haven't paid any fines to council so far?
No, I haven't, no.
Why have you been feeding them if the neighbours are so upset about it?
Well, look, it's just like I've been feeding them last maybe 2 years, but on off, yeah.
Okay.
Try to make them a bit better life because they can't find the food first.
Council suggested that I play music to scare the birds away, and I did that, and it was very effective. My next door neighbour took objection to that because it was so effective and threw a house brick at my speaker.
Mr. Baykal admits damaging the speaker and previously feeding birds every day at the local school.
We're going to continue with this case and pursue it further.
Marybeck councillor Oscar Yildiz.
If you're proactively encouraging birds, wild birds, to come onto your own private property and you're feeding them, that also has a fine of $350.
In a statement, Marybeck Council told The Current Affair,
Council is aware of instances across the municipality where individuals have reportedly been feeding wild birds on private and public property. Complaints from community members regarding such matters have increased this year, and this is a concern we take seriously.
Drives you absolutely crazy.
Former cop Peter lives a few doors down.
And when I spoke to him and said the problem with them, he said, "Oh, I'll stop." And he agreed to stop, and it lasted about a month and a half, but now they're back again. You know, there's hundreds of them.
We feel like sort of nothing's happening. Nothing's being rectified.
For 3 long years, they felt like sitting ducks.
People have actually said to me, "Why don't you just poison them?" And I'm a bird lover. I mean, look at my garden. I've actually had to take in my bird bath because of the chaos these birds bring. My peace has been taken away, which really bothers me.